Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna go Dark Dungeon, we're gonna fight the big bad monster, and we'll see, because there's a checkpoint, maybe you can fight the second form as well, because you can do it twice, you know, you can fight him first time, and that's fine. If you do it a second time, you actually get a stone from it. And I'm thinking, I wasn't going to get all the stones, but if it's possible, I might do it. There's just one other thing though, because all the other stones I'm thinking of, I can probably get right now, because I've done a little bit of grinding off screen. You know, there's one you gotta buy from arena points, and there's one you buy with just money, and I have both of those. Actually, speaking of money though, I should probably restock my items, actually, before I go. A lot of meandering, you know. But basically, okay, let's go in. Let's go in the Dark Dungeon, we're ready to go. I'm just gonna skip to the 90th floor. I'm not sure I'm gonna show it all, because it's actually pretty boring, to be honest, you know? Not to insult the developer for putting their time and effort into doing this little mini game, but it's kind of like single-player Mario Party without any of the mini games, so kinda not much to it. Also, right off the bat, I lost all my HP. I might even lose right away. I don't know. We're already all dead. Let's heal up, I guess. It's not only do you have to make sure you win the battle, you know, you have to make sure to... Oh, I got it. Okay. I was gonna say, you have to make sure you're, like, you know, full health and full MP by the end, or at least close to it. That was really lucky, by the way. I somehow just stumbled upon the final space here. I was thinking I would have to go all the way around again, but actually we're good, right? Hopefully, you know, it's not like certain other board games where you bounce back if you don't have the correct space, the correct number of dice rolls, but this should be it. I think we finally reached the bomb. It took me a lot of, well, not a ton of tries, but I died at least 3 times, I think, and I had to restart from the 90th floor multiple times. It took a bit. I think I'm finally here. And, you know, also the whole thing where, like, it was like, there's like 3 locked doors, by the way. It was really hard to get here. Let's go in. Let's see what happens. Great. It's a giant bug or something. A centipede, you know? It's a centipede. Anyway, what do? Well, we're stuck with this form. It's not great. I guess we'll just have to make do. We will use a rampage, I guess. And then, get that. Focus. Molecular beam, undulate. What does this monster do? It's a dark demon. It attacked me for a little bit. Okay, well, it has a lot of health, obviously. Now I wonder, does it discard? Lars should discard. Does it have the ability to change my form multiple times or something? I wonder if it can do that. Cause I don't want to be the slime, I want to be at least Tanaka or something, or at least original Jimmy form. I don't know, I guess we'll see. So for now, we're just stuck doing rampage, you know. I want cult shot before I do the analysis cult shot, you know, combo. At least probably do a good amount of damage, but rejuvenate for now. Molecular beam, guard. Okay, acid. Now I'm just thinking, like, what kind of gimmicks does this boss have? Does it have like a one-shot ability? Because that's gonna suck, obviously, if it does. Okay. We do transform. We're like a pumpkin now. Great. We have mana burn though. That's interesting. You know what? I'll do mana burn. Yeah, okay, I'll do mana burn. Like the remix. Let's see, do comforting smile. Andrew, you do analysis, I think. I didn't use any acid, right? Just making sure. And Lars, you will just guard. Okay. Alright. And Jimmy should go first, so he'll do rampage. He won't do as much damage though as a pumpkin, but we do have the mana burn. Maybe I'll make up for it. We'll see. Anyway. For now, you know, Helga, you will give your husband some hope, I guess. And then, you know, I'm just gonna hope I don't accidentally mess the order up somehow. Lars. I don't know when you would use perfect guard. Let's just use normal guard. Bam. Okay. Well, did a bit of damage. Not a lot, but we're chipping away at it. So hopefully this is doable. So far, anyway. I mean, let's use Toxic. Yeah, at this point we'll use Toxic. Undulate again, Lars. Okay, Rampage, pretty strong, but not too strong. Okay, I am the punk now. I'm the petty thug. And all we're gonna do is Rampage now. He's Rampage, Rampage, Rampage. Until it works. Let's see. Let's do, not sure. Let's do Sunny Day, just in case. Lars is a little bit low. Let's do... I don't need Molecular Beam, but Molecular Beam loses a lot of MP though, so you can't use it very often is the thing. I want to wait for Focus, because I have the accessory that allows him to have MP cost while he's focused, which is great, right? I'd rather wait for that. Maybe use Crowd Damage for now. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea, but we'll see. Let's do Perfect Guard. Let's see what happens. If he does Rampage again, we'll at least stop that from damaging us too much. Okay. He's about halfway. It's gonna be tough. Let's use Thermal. You know, Thermal Bomb actually does more damage. Let's do damage. Even though it's AoE, you know, but that's fine. Lars goes discard. Lars is just a punching bag. He literally is. Okay. Rampage again. Nothing else but the Rampage. Heal up our MP a little bit, why not? Okay, now use Chirodynamics. And guard. Or flower now, get it? Flower time. Aim flower. You know... Booty heal now. We'll just attack. You know, even though we're like, flower obviously has a, I think, a penalty to attack, but might as well just keep using Rampage over and over again. No point in not doing it, I feel like. And Lars. Guard. Doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. Is it? I wonder. Is the demon? Is he increasing his attack slowly? Because I wonder. Because it seems to be doing more damage overall as the fight goes on, and that's sort of scary. You know, that's scary. Stop doing that. Get this molecular beam. All right, that undulates. These claws. Bad actually. Jimmy. How am I gonna do this? Because, you know, I want to heal, but I also want to obviously take care of the immediate deficiencies as fast as I can before I die. You know? I guess just guard for now. Mental Clarity. Here. Andrew, you also guard. Everyone just guard. Let's guard for now. Get rid of the immunodeficiency and heal up. Okay, we're Blob again. Amazing. Blob time. Sticky Phlegm. Solidify. You know, might as well, yeah, Toxic Surge as well. Does it like, I don't know, does it stack actually? I wonder. I don't know if it does. But, oh, I can't use Sunny Day. We'll use Comfy Smile. Andrew will use, Electrical Beam, and Mars will guard. Okay, doesn't hurt too much. Okay. Rampage, Sunny Day. Molecular Beam, and just guard. Hopefully he doesn't use an AoE. Okay, good. He doesn't use an AoE. Because I was hoping, you know, it wouldn't, like, kill Jimmy and Andrew accidentally. Because I was kind of low HP there. Alright. Let's use, for now, let's use Rejuvenate, actually. Heal up a little bit more. And Lars, you will simply guard. And I'm probably gonna use the AoE now. Oh, it's grabbing, actually. Oh, that's bad, actually. If it's grabbing us, Lars can't use the human target ability. Because he's stuck being eaten right now, so I can't do anything, right? Unless I startle, maybe, well, actually, I wonder, can I startle him? Because I do know, again, if you startle the enemy, is this instant? Doubles Yume's agility and MP cost for this turn. It doesn't say instant, though. But I want to make sure, because I want to startle him. I need to startle him so he lets go of Lars, ideally. That's what I want, obviously. Let's get a little MP. And let's do a little toxic as well. Okay, good. I think, yeah, Lars is released. Good. That works out. I think poison and acid are two different things, so he is affected by both at once. It's a little bit extra DPS. Anyway. I guess hyperactivity, I don't know, I guess doubles Jimmy's agility and because I don't know when that's useful because I guess it's for next turn maybe? I don't know, anyway. Rampage. Let's just do Rampage. I'm gonna do a Comforting Smile just in case he's gonna do an attack. Maybe. We'll see. Bomb. And Undulate. Okay. Very alert now. Well, I'm done startling you. I'm not really startling you anymore, Mr. Dark Demon. Alright. Well, Comforting Smile again, you know, just in case. Dynamics. And then, just guard. Lars needs to guard. Make sure like he's always guarding, otherwise I feel like if he gets attacked by, especially like a rampage attack, the one that hits multiple times, usually it hits like, you know, obviously all the time, but the rampage from enemies always attacks multiple of our party members randomly, but if it's a human target, it always attacks Lars multiple times, and that kind of damage kind of stacks up a lot, so we gotta make sure he's guarding for that. I guess we'll just, rampage, smile, just in case. You know, Helga can actually just keep healing forever. She has the, she has the regen from the Galaxy badge, I think, right? So she can just keep healing forever, which is great. She should probably do that. And that's what I was waiting for, by the way. I was waiting for that, some kind of AoE, so. Now it probably won't do an AoE, right? We need healing anyway, so we're gonna heal. Focus. Andrew, use your molecular beam. Guard up, Lars. Oh, not again. This time I'm not in bird form, so I can't really get him out of that, unfortunately. So this is good. This is gonna be tough, because now we lose the advantage of Lars being able to protect us overall. Okay, that's stun. We have Immolate, actually. Oh, there's a 2-turn warm-up, by the way, but I guess it counts even though we weren't in our bird form in the first place. That's fine. Circuit Fire, Calming Breeze. We don't need any of that right now. We'll Immolate, actually. It does pretty good damage, so we'll do that first. Let's give Super Choco-Cola to Andrew, and he'll just do more molecular beams. It's almost dead, so... Oh, he's dead. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it would actually one-shot him. Well, let me use my adrenaline shot real quick. Jimmy, you will rampage. Helga, you will use the power of healing. Heal him. Lars up, and he will also undulate. I didn't realize that if you were being grasped by the Dark Demon, you instantly die after a few turns. Alright. We almost got him though, but it's gonna be close because we don't know what it's gonna do next. Have to talk, I guess. Heal up Jimmy as well. Oh. Okay, what gonna be now? Gonna be the bird. All right. Gonna be a bird. Wow. Annoying. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap because I want to make sure we have enough space in order to heal up. Heal up. Lars will undulate. Swap. Get swapped, dummy. Heal up. Shoot your beams. Almost dead. Jimmy, rampage. Maybe this should be it. Let's just heal just in case. We might as well use Molecular Beam at this point. And also, Lars, might as well use Perfect Guard. Ready for anything. Bam! There you go. Ugh. That was a long journey. I'm probably gonna cut that most of that out for YouTube. In terms of like going around the dark dungeon. You know, from floor 1 to 90 already took a lot. 90 to 100 also took quite a bit because I died so much. And also the random aspect of getting all those keys. Basically, I'm gonna cut most of that out. But, you know, after all that, if I lost, I would have been very mad, actually, because it took so long to get here. But there you go. Oh, finally. Blam. Killed the Dark Demon. Defeated the Dark Dungeon. And now, we're the greatest, right? Got something. It's a robotic Super Jimmy. It's just a furniture, alright. I assume that's a type of furniture that completes any set, I guess. Is what I assume it does. But there you go. That's the Dark Dungeon completed. For now. However, surprise! You can do it again. You know, you can do it again. It's much harder. But if you do, you get a stone for it. I'll come back to it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So, we defeated the Dark Demon, and then I took some time to, you know, level up a little bit. So I guess we were already max level for most of our party members, but, you know, I thought my strategy ever since fighting it the first time. Got more equipment and everything, made everyone a little bit stronger, more specialized. Helga's more of a healer now, and, you know, I got Lars the tank. And also Hitomi is either using. I wanted to use either Hitomi or Andrew. I ended up with Hitomi only because of the waifu factor, you know, because she's an anime girl. But also, I think she's more durable, so maybe that's better for the battle. Who knows? I might have to. I don't know. It depends if we actually win or not. But we'll see. And it seems like when you go back here. So the reason I'm fighting the Dark Demon again, by the way, which is what I'm doing, is because when you fight him again, you actually get a stone, you know. And I was thinking, like, you know, I said before, like, getting all the stones is not super necessary, but I feel like doing it, so I'm gonna do it, you know, because I might as well. Since I'm already here, I'm actually in a position to actually get everything, but I still have to like do this one thing, which is technically probably the hardest boss in the entire game. So let's try to do it, I guess. Might as well. I really wasn't planning on doing this when I first played this game, but you know what? I'm kind of addicted now to Yume the Pulsating Mass, so I want to finish everything. Or at least try to anyway. Alright. Pocket ladder, that helps me to leave. Oh, there you go! Hey, that was lucky. Oh, okay, alright, not too hard. Alright, here we go! So ready to fight the Dark Demon again. This is a rematch, and basically it's double as strong, so it's gonna be tough. It was already tough, now it's even tougher. I'm a lot stronger now though, I have better equipment and everything. I used some of the items, or some of the points to get some items for the Dark Dungeon shop, and other things. I have a very specialized party in just surviving. I also use some of the furniture sets, by the way. I think I have the Scaly set that gives you plus 50% evasion, which I put on a while back. But also I have, I think, the one that gives you a little bit of HP regen and MP regen. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, the other thing was the one that gives you slight chance to reflect magical attacks. I think 25%. So basically, I need to survive as much as I can. If I win though, then I get something. But we'll see, I guess. This is gonna be a tough fight. It might take a long time. Power up, yeah, it has a buff. It has the power up buff. Is it like double as strong? Maybe not double as strong, but basically all its stats are a lot, higher now. Anyway, so how are we gonna do this? Well, I have Cold Shot, by the way. I have Cold Shot and Rampage as my main abilities, and that's basically what I'm gonna do with Jimmy for the most part. Cold Shot. Helga, you will use Regenerate, or Rejuvenate, whatever. Lars will Undulate, and this is it. This is just what we're gonna do a million times till we win, hopefully, unless we die somehow. We can, depends on how strong this thing is. And it does look pretty strong. Okay. Jimmy, Rampage. Helga, you will... I have 5 Lars. Lars will metabolize. And maybe use Perfect Guard right now in case the boss does something strong. And then, just... Hitomi is specialized in magic right now, so... she'll just keep doing magic attacks. There you go. Helga... right now she doesn't need to do anything with guard. Lars will guard as well. Hitomi, do another thing. Luna Serene. So I guess I should always just keep healing Lars. I mean, he's gonna get attacked, right? All the time. Anyway. Jimmy... I mean, it doesn't matter what he does, always just Cold Shot, Rampage, basically. A Rejuvenate went down? Okay. And then Guard. And then what else would you do? Hitomi? Just, I don't know, Starshine? Yeah. He's doing magic attacks. He has higher magic attacks. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage. Helga! Oh, she got hit for a lot there. That's not great. Rampage. Comforting Smile. Lars will guard. Hitomi. Do a Black Spiral. Hopefully Helga doesn't die. Okay, Lars is Grasp. I mean, the worst case scenario is when the Dark Demon uses 2 AoE attacks in one turn. That would suck. Oh, that would be really bad. Let's see. I assume everyone will just get damaged again, so Helga just use Comforting Smile all the time, basically. Let's see. Now I have Psych, by the way. Psych is so that when the Dark Demon grabs someone, basically Lars, we can get him out of it, hopefully with Psych. Let's try that. Okay. I like that, I like the reflections. 25% to reflect. I have it in my furniture set. Alright. Cold Shot. Helga, just heal or rejuvenate. I like rejuvenate. Let's do rejuvenating. Lars will undulate. Hitomi will do another thing. I don't know. Starshine, I guess. Counter. Okay. Well, we're not attacking right now, so that's good. Or at least for a physical attack, anyway. I'm just worried whenever he's gonna use a reflecting skill. I don't know when he would. I'm not sure. It depends on Jimmy's form. All of his attacks really depend on Jimmy's form, which keeps changing every turn. I'm just not sure when he would be able to use his reflection. No idea. Lars will he'll guard. He'll just guard. And then let's see. Let us use Vaporize. Again. I'm not ready to stop that right now. I don't think I have Psych available at the moment. Yeah, Psych is still a 6-turn cooldown. However, Hitomi has Magical Heartbeat. So there you go. Another reason to use Hitomi, she can reset cooldowns when you need them. Psych! Ooh, Withering. I'm still not sure what Withering does, to be honest. I mean, probably I knew at one point, but then I forgot. Anyway, let's see. You know, while we're like slime, we might as well use toxic sludge actually to affect them. Helga, use rejuvenate, and Lars is still undulating, so he'll just guard. And Hitomi will use Lucerine. Nice too. Oh, good evade. Good job evading that, Helga. Yeah, Helga should just keep healing every single turn, you know? It doesn't matter what happens, just keep healing. Just to be safe. Anyway, let's do a call shot. Comforting smile. Lars. Still human target, so he'll just guard as well. And then, you know, same old, a million times basically. Until this thing is down. Things can go wrong though. If somehow this thing kills one of us. A lot of things can go wrong, you know? It can totally spiral out of control. So let's see. Smile. Again. Lars will undulate. Hitomi will black spiral. Evaded, dummy. Hey, Hitomi's not doing much damage to be honest compared to Jimmy, but that's only because Jimmy's stats are just way too high. Incredibly high. So to be fair, no one can really match up to Jimmy's damage, really. I've considered using Andrew, because Andrew has the analysis ability, but it's only used once, right? So it's more important to stay alive than just do a lot of damage. I don't think it's super possible to really one-shot him, maybe, but I don't think it's a thing. At least, you know, because unless you level all your imagination forms to its max level, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, rejuvenate. Lars, let's do a perfect guard. I don't know, I have a feeling he's gonna use a super attack now for some reason. Let's just do that. I don't know when exactly to use the perfect guard, but obviously it can stop a lot of things, so. Okay. Now Withering, oh maybe Withering decreases your MP, is that what it does? Oh, that's dangerous. Eventually we're gonna, you know, take out some coke, basically. Let's see. I guess Hitomi can do that, because Helga's important, she needs to keep healing, Lars needs to keep guarding. Hitomi's basically the versatile, you know, party member. She can do whatever she wants, and Jimmy technically can also do whatever she wants. Jimmy's just damage, but he does the most damage, so I'd rather him be attacking, you know, most of the time. Guard and thermal bomb, sure. Okay. Doing good damage, I think. I think I don't know. I might have. I don't know the exact math or anything, but I've considered replacing Rampage with the head-on collision skill that Jimmy gets from his bear form. But I'm not sure if that's the... Because I calculated the DPS, you know, whether or not it's better to do a call shot, head-on collision, call shot, head-on collision, call shot, head-on collision, right? Do that instead for DPS? Or should I do a call shot, rampage, stun, call shot, rampage, stun, and that'll be the pattern. I think overall, rampage does more damage. Even with the stun, I think it does more damage. I'm not sure exactly though, but I think so. My math could be wrong, however, because I'm not sure what the math is exactly. Like, does it stack, you know, does call shot stack with the attack modifier, or it doesn't, you know? It's like, there's always... They always say, oh, it does 500% damage, you know? But how does it, like, react or interact with all the other skills? I'm not sure. Any kind of RPG, you know? It's like... Unless you go into the code, you know, you don't really know. Unless someone's already done a lot of research on it. And, like, a lot of testing, which... Obviously, I don't want to do. Let's do rejuvenate. Actually, we need some healing. Lars is his MP is really low, but he doesn't really need the MP though. Well, I guess he needs it to at least undulate. Yeah, I guess because of withering, it's like his like MP just goes way down very quickly. Black Rock. And the thing is, you know, there is a furniture set that increases your MP by 5% every turn, you know, MP regen, which is really nice and will probably be very good for this fight. But it doesn't really match with a lot of my other furniture sets, you know, because if I use that, I won't be able to use the ones I like to use, which is evasion and reflecting magic, which I also think is pretty good for surviving, right? So I opted instead of mana regen to just be more durable, basically. That's my reasoning anyway for picking those furniture sets. Lars will, oh, did he undulate? Oh, I think he's undulated my way. And just to be safe, have some Coca-Cola. And, you know, rinse and repeat like a million times, and hopefully we don't run out of MP. I imagine we can, you know, at a certain point, if I run out of Coca-Colas as well, and there's nothing to do anymore, we might lose, but, well, we'll see, I guess. For now, let's heal up some more MP for Jimmy as well. I don't know if there's a way to, I don't know, Withering, can you get rid of that? With Mental Clarity? I'm not sure. I don't think it matters though, because I had like an accessory for Helga that allows us to cleanse AoE, you know, to get rid of common status effects for the whole party, but I think I took that out, because I wanted more survivability instead. We can't even do that anyway. Right, Jimmy's in bear form, in fact, he's probably the strongest in bear form in terms of physical attack, so this might do a lot of damage. Let's see, comforting, maybe rejuvenate actually. I guess sometimes the withering status effect, by the way, kind of is similar to the rejuvenation status effect, so I get confused sometimes. I'm not sure when I actually have the rejuvenation buff on. Okay. Time to rampage, Jimmy. Guard, Tommy, okay. 2 AoE attacks in a row, that's what I was scared of. Heal up. Everyone heal up. Okay. It's gonna suck. Sunny day. Lars, perfect guard. Hitomi. Serene. Hopefully he doesn't do another AoE. Okay, good. Just a grab. That's when it's scary, you know, when the boss does 2 AoE attacks in a row. Gets our health really low, and if he does it 3 times in a row, we're doomed. You know, everyone dies. Except maybe Lars. Right, Jimmy. We do a call shot. Helga, comforting smile. And you, Hitomi, will psych him out. Wow. Get psyched, dummy. Rampage. So this is over, by the way, over half health now, which is good. In terms of damage, anyway. So we just gotta keep this up until we win, basically. Let's see. Starshine. There's already darkness. Don't heal. Not too bad, I guess. Overall, we have more damage, but still. Smile, Lars, guard. It told me, yeah, give a little more cola to Jimmy, actually. Ow. Unmotivated. I think that means we have to do less attack now. Or maybe less defense, actually? Or less defense and attack, I think. Unmotivated. That sucks, actually. It's really bad. Let's not... Mana Burn does more damage, but we don't want to do that. We just want to do consistent damage, not more damage, necessarily. Guard, Hitomi... I don't know if vitamins get rid of unmotivated. I don't think it does. Let's use, you know, let's use an item, actually. Let's use Smoke Bomb. Since we're at a vulnerable moment right now, we should probably make, put on a buff that allows us to dodge, maybe. I assume Smoky means physical attacks. Or at least in general, like, a lot of attacks might miss, but I'm not sure how it works exactly, though. I actually never know what Smoky does, to be honest. I assume, you know, thematically it means, like, attacks are more likely to miss. Anyway. Let's do Vaporize. Oh, Magic Barrier, uh-oh. Ah, well, Nomi's dead. Not too bad. If one person dies, we all can always use Adrenaline Shot. It just depends on whether or not the boss does a you know, AoE attack. Okay, good. We'll single target. That's great. Works out for us. All right, full health again. But he can use reflect. I guess it depends. Which one was it? I can't remember now. It was before the pumpkin form. I think before the pumpkin form, or maybe you can always use it. You know, maybe this weird centipede demon can always use reflect. I'm not sure. I guess I have to take our chances anyway, because I want to do damage. You know. Because at this point, you know, I already built Hitomi to be full magic, so I can't do anything else. Hopefully he doesn't use a reflect again. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe it's based on Jimmy's forms, like similar to his moves. So maybe when we are in vampire form, maybe? When we were in vampire form? I don't remember now. It's all blurred to me. It's all blurred to me. Okay, guard. Let's do a little serene. Serene, how you say that? Serene? Serene? No, not again. Oh yeah, well, unmotivated and unguarded. I didn't notice that before. That was actually 2 debuffs. That's not great. Ooh. We're stunned as well? Oh my god. I mean, we have to heal. Yeah. Immune deficiency? Jimmy might as well just heal himself in that case. Do that. Get rid of that immunity deficiency. Company smile. Lars still has that human target. Let me just do a perfect guard, he's already debuffed. Just to make sure that he doesn't die. And you know what? Hitomi has the rejuvenate ability, so might as well do that too. Double heal. And good thing we perfect guarded. There you go. Buffs are gone. Our debuffs are gone. Let's do a con shot. Helga, comforting smile, Lars, guard, Hitomi, do some damage. It's funny that now Lars can just tank a whole rampage. You know, normally that's how he dies in most fights. Just gets hit by a multi-hit combo. But now he can survive it. That's not the most dangerous part of this fight, really. As long as we keep our health up anyway. Tell me, we'll use LM Starshine. What does LM Starshine? Love magic. Oh, love magic. That's what LM stands for. Love magic. No idea. Man, evade is so good. That's why I definitely prefer the evasion and the reflection furniture set. It just increases your survivability way higher. Depends on whether or not you're lucky, I guess. You could be very unlucky and just never activates, but you know, overall, pretty good. Let's see. Lars just guard. You know, normally I want Lars to counter and everything, right? But in this fight, he just needs to live. So guarding is just way better. He's like a pure tank. He's just standing there, you know. Hit me, I dare you. Mind controlling ways. Uh-oh. Not too bad, considering Lars can't do much on his own. He has very low attack. But what we can do probably is to also psych him out. I believe psyching can also get rid of mind control, but we'll see. Okay, well that's dangerous. Okay, yeah, I believe that took care of the mind control. I don't gotta worry about that. Lars can't perfect guard right now. He has weak point, which means any damage he'll take will be tripled. So that's not great, but hopefully he survives. Oh, double? He can do it twice? Or maybe not? I don't know. It doesn't seem to stack. Lars still only has one of the debuffs. Alright. Back to being a petty thought. Let's do a cold shot. Do a cold shot. Let's do a perfect guard. So he might waste the weak point if he attacks Lars right now. That would be great. Let's see. Come on. There you go. Wasted the weak point. In fact, I actually reflected everything. Oops. Because Lars, not only does he have the furniture set that allows everyone to reflect 25% of the time for magic attacks, he also has the actual gold cross as well, which I usually have on him as well. So it's like, I don't know if it stacks, but it's like half the time he reflects magic, I think. Assuming it's like, you know, additive. I'm not sure though. It might be like, you know, I might go through 2 checks. You know, you never know with how these RPG mechanics are calculated. Anyway, Black Spiral. Yeah. Oh. He's not dead, so I thought he would die. Not dead yet. Amazing. Good. They told me you would do your Lunar Serene. By the power of the moon. He's the one caught in her moon. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember the entire song. I only remember the last part. You know, like, he's the one caught in her moon. Let's see. Big smile. I think we got it in the bag. So the toughest fight in the game, by the way. Toughest fight in the game. I mean, it took a while, I guess. But really, not as long as I thought it would, you know? You can't call me over-leveled because this is literally the hardest fight in the game. You can't be over-leveled. There you go. Unlike all the other bosses, you know, some of the bosses I guess get over-leveled too much and just one-shot them. This one, definitely, you can't get enough levels, I feel like. But there you go. Defeated him again, and then I got the Ominous Stone. And technically, you could fight the Dark Demon again if you want, but there's no point because it's the same fight, and then all you get is a few extra dungeon points, basically. I mean, not a few, but like a lot apparently. But at this point, I already bought most of the things I wanted from the dungeon shop, and also we don't really have to fight anything else anymore. I think that's the last fight we need to do in this game. There's nothing else, you know, in terms of difficulty anyway. So there you go. That's basically the Sephiroth of like the Kingdom Hearts game, you know? I remember when you fought Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts in 1 and 2. Anyway, it's like the secret hidden boss that you fight. But there you go, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Basically done almost everything, and since I got Ominous Stone, let's look at it, I guess. The stones, basically, as I said before, represents little achievements you can do throughout the world after you complete the, the end game and everything. And if you collect them all, that's kind of like an indication that you've done basically everything. I got 3. How you get the rest, by the way? Well, 1, you can go back to, I believe, Smile, right here. You can grab one off of Miss Robin. As it turns out, Miss Robin, she came back all the way here, back to Smile. I know there's no point in buying any of these items anymore, but she sells endgame items, by the way, for the most part, and also a friendship stone for 200,000 bucks. I guess I'll grab it. A strange glowing stone that's said to bring friends together. There you go. Friendship stone. Amazing. I suppose I've been all over the world now, but I guess I only feel at home here. There you go. And I believe there's one more thing I missed, actually. Isn't there? Maybe not. Because I thought there was like a thing with Timothy, actually. Wasn't there? I wonder how everyone's doing back at Smile. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? If you're feeling down about something, you can talk to me about it. That's what friends do. You're being unusually quiet, man. But hey, if you're dealing with something, then you've got to get through it. I don't want to get in your way, but I'm here if you need me. Oh, Jimmy, I don't know what to do. Mom hasn't been the same after Cordelia died. I mean, none of us have been, but I think her tiny little heart finally couldn't take it anymore. Lately, she hasn't gotten out of bed in days. I don't remember the last time she's eaten. I'm afraid she might not have long left. I wish there was a way I could tell Timothy, but who knows where he's at now. Okay, so alright, this does continue his little quest. I didn't do it before, but Jimmy, my mom's trying to rest right now. Don't disturb her, okay. Turns out their mother, you know, is now sick and everything. What's that? My mom's sick? Oh. Jimmy, I know I said I was going on a big adventure and that I was leaving Smile behind me. I've been to a lot of interesting places and I would love to see more, but all I want to do right now is go back home and see my mom. Does that make me weak? Does that mean I'm not cut out to be a real adventurer like you? I don't have time to think about this. Could you take me back to Smile? I need to make sure she's okay. Alright. There you go. Alright, so let's see. Go back in here maybe. What's going on over here? Idiot. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be out in the world. It's what you wanted. Mom, I should have come sooner. I had no idea it was this bad. And Cordelia, if I would have known, I would have come home immediately. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You needed to get out. You're like your father. I'm nothing like him, Mom. It doesn't matter what I want to do, I could never leave like he did. I don't blame him. He just couldn't see us the same without her. I can't blame him for running away. No, it's not right. I hate him. I will destroy him. No, oh? You shouldn't. But maybe I do too. If he were here, right now, I'd... Mom, calm down. You need to take things easy. Sonny, you care about things so much. More people should be like you. I should have been like you. Now you need to take care of this place. For me. Mom, you're not... Beatrice, lean in closer. Oh yeah, Beatrice from the bank, by the way. I was wondering who the one with the glasses is. Yeah. I guess it is her daughter. What is it, Mom? Watch over your sister for me. I know I can depend on you. I promise, Mom. Cordelia. Bethany. Okay, that's I assume the other mouse? It's so good to see your faces again. You were too frail with this world. I just couldn't admit I was too. Oh, there you go. Another sad moment with the mouse family. They're so sad. Hey Jimmy, thanks for being such a good friend through all of this. I think my adventure is done for now. I had fun, but I don't want to just float around like my dad. I want to be a good person to the people I care about. Right now, that's my sisters. I hope you find what you're looking for in your journey, Jimmy. If I would have been a bit less stubborn, I would have found what I was looking for right here in Smile. Anyway, here's a souvenir I picked up on my adventure. I hope it reminds you of the good times we had. It's a silver Jimmy. Okay, it's a little furniture. I assume completes like, furniture sets. Okay, there you go. It's hard sometimes being an adult. You have to put on the face and get to work, even if you want to spend all day crying. I'm gonna try my best is all. She wants that. You know, how about one more shake? Good old time. You know, it's how we met, right? Thanks for trying to cheer me up, Jimmy, but sometimes a man has to be serious, even if he's a tiny little mouse like me. I'll shake you. Jimmy, this isn't a really good time. Okay, go in here. And we can finally go in this room, by the way. It's not much, it's just a bed. And some posters, I guess? Posters of people. Also information guy there. I don't know why. And the rad ghost. And pink sheep. Oh wait, okay, I get it now. It's the postcards. It's the postcards from Timothy. Timmy always said like how, maybe, they don't care that he's sending postcards, but actually she did care. She posted it on the wall because it was important to her. Oh my god. Why is it so sad? This mouse quest line. It's just so sad. If I just never interact with them at all, none of this would have happened. Anyway. Yep, 3 gravestones. Cordelia's grave. Mrs. Mouse's grave. There you go, 3. Anyway. I guess we'll move on. That's all we can do, just move on. Alright, so you go in here, and you can buy, I believe, the other stone. You saw it before, I think. The low res stone, actually. And, you know, I happen to have enough points, so I might as well just buy right now. I think I got most of the points off screen, really. It's nothing too important, really. It's just, you know, doing the same battles. Literally the same battles over and over again, and you win, you get some points. You do it a few times, and you have enough to get the stone. So there you go, I got that stone. It's the low res stone. It's from a different dimension. There you go. Oh, okay. Hey man, can you feel that evil power pulling your soul back into your rotting corpse? It's pretty sweet. Man, evil sure is great. Would you like me to repeat that? No. Okay. Can I go again? Alright. Okay, get a weird dialogue from doing that. When Information Guy sees you, he just smiles and vomits some kind of vicious black goop. Alright? You can bury into the graves to, I guess, meet up with some zombie Information Guys. You just hit the jackpot, friend. Here's though something just for you. Hey, information stuff. Alright. Repeat that? Okay, sure. He hands you a clump of dirt, by the way. Because these Information Guys just repeat their dialogue. Alright, there you go. So that's how you get the information stones. It turns out you can actually bury into these graves to get some dialogue from these guys. I think this is for me. Tell my wife I said. I love her. Haha, just kidding. I'm not even married. I really had you going there. No, I didn't mean to. Oops. Say no. But basically, so the last, well, not the last stone, but I guess the second last stone, I guess, is the one where you have to beat all the highest scores for all these games. I did it off screen actually. You know, skee ball one was not too hard. It was actually the most. This one's the most fair, I think. You know, you just kind of hit the holes by just choosing the correct direction and power every single time, and then you get a high score. This one is a little random because in order to get a high score for this one, you gotta hit like Information Guys. You know, you gotta hit the missed moles obviously, but Information Guys give you bonus points, and it's a random how much you get. So it's just really like based on luck whether or not you get enough to actually get a high score. But eventually I did that one off screen. I already showed them, you know. I don't think there's any point showing me winning them because, you know, it's a lot of grinding. Because, for example, the rock paper scissors one as well was also just like pure luck. Like if you think like rock paper scissors, like it's literally rock paper scissors. You just gotta win like 5 times in a row or something, you know. So that was hard only because it's just pure luck. There's no skill to it at all. Now this one, however, the punch one, this is the only one I don't have a high score on, and it's really hard for me. I don't know. I guess let's just keep doing it until maybe I get a high score. If I get a high score, then that'll be that. I'll get the stone, but I guess we'll see. I'll have to do this like a million times before I win, maybe. I don't know. This is probably the hardest one in terms of skill anyway. This is just pure reaction, I feel like. Ah, damn it. You have to go through like, I don't know, 15, I don't know how exactly, but a lot of times to get the highest score. Only Rad Ghosts, 21 tickets. I believe the high score is 50, right? I think so. I don't know, I'll try again. I have to double check maybe. Maybe it's not 50 exactly, but it could be, I think. Ah, it's so hard for me, I don't know. I mostly spent a lot of time trying to find the stone in the Pulsating Mass dungeon. I was actually gonna do this last actually, because I felt like this would take a long while, but as it turns out, finding the puzzle in the Pulsating Mass dungeon actually took too long. I still haven't done it, you know, because I just gave up. I have to go back to that after I get this. Maybe with like, you know, after I take a break, look at it with fresh eyes. Maybe I'll find it. We'll see if I have enough time for another game after this. Oh, okay. How much was that? I felt that was pretty good. Come on. How much is it? Got 70 tickets. Okay. I assume you beat the high score with that, right? I was thinking you had to hit it like 55 times exactly, but no. I guess there's a multiplier, so you don't have to hit it exactly 55 times. That'd be really tough. Let's see, did I beat your high score, buddy? Your high score is no way! 70! How could you beat the Game Master's own game? Take this. You've earned it. Got 2,000 tickets. And here's a little something special. I clearly don't deserve it anymore. You're the game master now. I got the Shinryu Stone. He says that. He still says, greetings, fool. I'm the game master, though. So, there you go. That's another stone down. Another special stone that we got, the Shinryu Stone. There you go. 5. 1. 7. 2. 3. 6 is this one. And then 4, right? If I'm doing it wrong again, I think it's maybe this is the wrong solution. Oh, no, okay. For some reason, when I tried to do it, I did it wrong multiple times. But it looks like something is happening. So according to the code that I got from shaking the little robot next to the Pulsating Mass dungeon on the little island, it gave us 5, 1, 7, 2, 3, 6, 4 by interacting the mouse in that particular order, which I didn't know. You know, I was looking for this thing. I wasn't sure how to get it. Nobody really mentioned that you're supposed to do that to actually for this to happen. But well, let's see. You put in the code. It's hard to speak. Just take it. Okay, finally, I got the pulsating stone. Oh my god. I spent so long trying to like search for some kind of terminal to like enter the code or something. As it turns out, you're supposed to interact with the mouse in a particular order, and that was the puzzle itself. I even looked it up and it was still cryptic. Anyway. I still didn't really understand what you're supposed to do. No one mentioned that it was like the order of the mouse you're supposed to interact with. That just was not obvious to me at all. Anyway, I got it. VIP pass. To go back here, so we got all the stones, I believe. I don't think I'm missing anything. I got the family stone. Bring families together, the Shinryu Stone. Draw people to the big city. Information Stone, unnecessary information. Friendship Stone. Marvelous Stones, very marvelous. And the Pulsating Stone. Brings you misfortune, you know. I assume these are all it. Let me just double check, make sure. So I have 6, right? 6 in total? Oh, actually more, actually. Low res stone, whoops. Different dimension, also ominous stones, heavy curse. So actually not 6, it's 8 in total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let me double check. Is that all? That's everything, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I count 8 stones according to the wiki page. So that's it. You know, basically this represents me basically doing almost everything in Yume the Pulsating Mass, like 99.9%. You know, I might have missed an item here or there, but like it's not that important. I feel like this is basically what it represents. It's like an achievement system, you know, in game. And what technically these stones do, as I said before, is that they unlock new animations in the Room of Happiness. It's not much, really. It's totally not worth it at all, but really it's just like a way to mark your success, you know? Just like Steam achievements. You can watch people dance in your little movie screen in the Room of Happiness. There you go. So I guess that's it. I've done basically everything in Yume and the Pulsating Mass. There's still one more thing to do, I guess. I have to see the final scene, I guess. But while I'm here, though, you can watch the animations, and I guess I'll just give my thoughts on the game itself before I end it. And I guess I'll just say, I mean, it's really good, basically, you know? I'm not much to criticize. I mean, I have, like, one thing, but I want to say, like, what it does well is the story. You know, the story is just really good. And if you didn't know, basically, I feel like this game, I don't know if it's ever said directly. I'm not sure exactly, you know, what's happening, like the real details or anything, but I think what the whole story is all about is Yume, like in his dream world, he's dreaming right now, but he has a terminal illness, and as he may or may not be dying right now, he's having these last like little memories in his head, you know, trying to like understand what's going on in his life through like an RPG adventure, right? And he interacts with his family and everything. You see little small parts of where like, you know, the pulsating mass obviously is a metaphor for his terminal illness, you know, and and like their family members and the characters represents other aspects of him and everything, right? The people he grew up with and everything. It's really good because I really like it because the entire story is definitely written in such a way that it's like interpreted through his mind as an 8-year-old boy, right? For the most part. You know, I remember actually there was a negative review on Steam that said how like they didn't like that, you know? They didn't like, oh, Andrew, why is he talking in such a weird way? He's using made-up words. And what is it, like, adult fun time? You're insulting me as a player, you know? It's like, obviously they're going to the bedroom, not for adult fun time. What are you talking about, you know? But I got it, though, in the beginning. The reason why it's written that way is because everything is through Jimmy's perspective. That's the whole point. And I like that, you know? It makes it more immersive, you know? It makes it, more like, I don't know, I mean, not relatable, but you know, maybe relatable, but like, you know, makes it so you're playing through the game through Jimmy's eyes, which I feel like is good writing, you know, because I feel like a lot of stories, especially video game stories, there's always too much exposition, you know, where like characters are just simply mouths for the writer to tell you what the story is. But what Jimmy, and especially this video game in general, helps to do is to experience his emotions, his memories, and you know, the story itself, I guess, as Jimmy, right? And it allows you to experience the story rather than be told what the story is, which I really like. Also, weird eye in mouth, one eye now, Cyclops. Anyway, I like that. And maybe it was kind of obvious to maybe to other people, but it was not obvious to me, you know? The themes and everything, I didn't really get it until halfway through the game. Around like the pumpkin one, you know, I feel like the only time when the game has some exposition, the closest thing to exposition, I guess, would be when you get the transformations for the monsters and everything. But even then, I feel like it was subtle enough, you know. You didn't really get it until you really started thinking about the metaphors and the symbolism and all that, right? As far as I assume that's what it is anyway. I might be wrong, you know. I assume it's terminal illness. I mean, it just seems like that way. But yeah. And Pulsating Mass, you know, I feel like maybe it's an analogy for some kind of specific disease. I'm thinking like first thought would be maybe cancer, you know, but that's pretty sad. But anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the details or specifics. But you know, you don't need the specifics. It's just really the story is not literally about Jimmy just dying. It's about him reacting and trying to like understand that, you know, through his dream world. Which is not. I like the dream world idea. You know, it's very similar to another game I've played actually. It's a game called Enro, with a very similar premise and similar themes. The stories are, you know, they go different ways, but it's all about like a kind of like a self-discovery, like a journey through understanding yourself, you know, as a character, and like everything is interpreted as like a dream, right? So there's a lot of like, again, a lot of symbolism, a lot of imagery, a lot of metaphors, which is nice. I like that, but nothing too abstract though. I know this game is also inspired by Yume Nikki, you know, which is also another game that's kind of like you're in like a dream world and everything, but definitely Yume Nikki is definitely more abstract though. This one is much more, a little bit more straightforward, which is nice. It's not like completely, you know, not completely out there in terms of like trying to understand what's going on. It's, I think, easily understandable, but again, subtle enough that it's actually fun to go through. You know, you're not being told a story. It's a lot of like, you know, you know what they say about showing, not telling? I think this game does a lot of showing, which is nice. And yeah, I mean, everything else, I guess, the art, the music is good. You know, it's just overall really good. I guess the only criticism I have, definitely, throughout the entire playthrough, and maybe because I'm, you know, I have a bias because I want to record the gameplay as well, is that there's a bit too much random encounters, you know? It's just, maybe it's just the way it's built into the RPG genre, you know, because it's definitely trying to like trying to imitate, I guess, the nostalgia from classic RPGs basically, but really it's just too much, you know, and it kind of just slows down the game a little bit too much, I feel like, right? And you don't need to like not have them, you know, but like still, it's just, I don't know, like the way the pacing is. Like, it's nice to have like slow moments, right? So you gotta have like high impact action moments and also slow moments as well, so you can digest the information. But like when you're just going through an area and there's so many battles, by the 10th battle, you've seen them all, and you kind of it gets repetitive basically. And obviously there's easy mode, you know, and that might have worked in terms of like just going through an area faster if you just enable easy mode. But I feel like it's a band-aid solution, you know? It's not really like a fix. It doesn't really fix the core problem, and that's just just too many, you know, random encounters. Just by the time you reach the end of the area, you don't really feel like you enjoyed it because you just went through too many random encounters, you know? And it doesn't really play to the strength of the game, which is the story, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I definitely prefer the non-random encounters, however. You know, the part in the Information Guy Island with the zombies, and also especially in the Kung Fu Tower, where you can like fight a ton of enemies in different ways. You know, you could like solve the battle without actually battling, you know, which is nice. I like that. I wish there was more of that, you know, without the entire game. Like, you know, having like encounters that are specifically designed by a developer so that it makes sure that you're ready to fight the boss by the end and you can control the pacing anyway as a developer. But I don't know, it might be harder to do, I'm not sure, but I don't know, I just prefer that because it feels like you're making progress once you defeat someone. You know, you can actually see them be defeated and you go, you know, as you go further along your journey. It's kind of like in, you know, Pokemon or whatever, when you defeat a bunch of trainers as you go from town to town. There's still random battles in Pokemon, but it's not really the focus. You shouldn't really be grinding wild Pokemon, you know? You just go there to just see the Pokemon, to catch them, whatever, but really the meat of the battling in Pokemon is the trainers. So, I don't know. Even in like, you know, in an easy RPG like Pokemon, I feel like it does it better. Or otherwise, you know, maybe add like an alternative mechanic. Like it has a part where you can like skip battles, but it doesn't have the Earthbound mechanic where you just simply win. You know, when you are strong enough, you just simply just get the experience and money, right? I wish it had. Well, I wish it had that. Not enough games copy that. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to implement, but I feel that would definitely make things go a little bit faster, right? Because at a certain point, once you've like got strong enough, you've seen everything in an area, you want to move on, but you're kind of like bombarded with more and more enemies, and it gets annoying, you know, at some point. I feel like that's probably the one thing I would say is just, I don't know, not the best, I feel like. Not the worst, you know, it doesn't make the game horrible or anything, it's just a bit of a slog to go through. But maybe it's just me, you know, maybe I just don't have the stomach for random encounters anymore, you know, maybe I don't have that nostalgia as much as other people. Who knows? Anyway, well, there you go. Those are my thoughts on Yume and the Pulsating Mass as we watch all these little animations. You know, overall, really good game, you know, probably, yeah, I really like this, like, I think in general I have a bias for like dream world games, you know. I think it's because it tells a good story without taking away my suspension of disbelief. Or is it suspension of belief or suspension of disbelief? I'm never sure which one it is. But anyway, it's kind of like, you know, compared to like having just a fantasy world, just having a fantasy world, that's fine, but I like dream worlds because technically it's kind of realistic, isn't it? You know, everyone can relate to having dreams and how nonsensical they are, right? So in a way, it's actually realistic. You know, all of this, even though it's kind of, you know, it's kind of like your typical RPG. If you take away the context, it's just a normal RPG. But the fact that it's the dream world actually makes it relatable, right? And it really tells the story in a very good way through the medium. So, you know, that's why I like it. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Yume and the Pulsating Mass. It's a good game. Can I leave now? Alright. Let's end this now. Let's wake up from this dream, however, because I think I've done basically everything that I wanted to do here. So, time to go home, I think, and see one more scene, maybe? We got a credits scene before. It got a little jumbled by the end, so I assume it was the fake credits. So we haven't actually reached the end of the game. So we should probably do that. Let's go. Let's finally end things. And end this story. This will be it for Jimmy's adventure. Let's go. It's a little sad to, you know, to end things now, but all good things must end, you know? Apparently, you know, whoever said that, you know. But let's go. Time to go. Alright, we leave the house. We hear a little beeping sound. Everything's kinda, you know, like a drawing now. Jimmy can't remember what the inside of his house looks like. Everything is like in the weird like pencil art style. I assume it's because everything's fading away from his mind, just like a dream. You don't really remember everything, do you, when you have a dream? Just like in real life, you know, you technically have a really big journey in your mind. You're technically having a really long dream while you're sleeping. while you're going through, you know, REM sleep or whatever, rapid eye movement, but you really don't remember all of it. You only remember like a bit of it when you wake up, if at all. So we go back to where we all started, back to the tree. I'm sorry. There you go. I assume that's it. Just a very short little scene there. Some slight animation as well, which is interesting. Yume and the Pulsating Mass. I think that's it. Is there any extra credits, or is that it? There you go. Hey, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's the end of the game, I assume. I don't know. I don't know why Yume says I'm sorry necessarily. It can mean a lot of things, I guess. You know, I'm sorry that I have to like put this burden on everyone. You know what happened to him or something, or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but again, I think it really is. I mean, my theory. I feel like it's a very solid theory. Is the fact that again, Jimmy's dying basically, and this is like his way of dealing with that while he's sleeping, I guess. But not only when he's sleeping, probably all of these thoughts also happened while he was awake as well. It's just that it gets consolidated, I guess. Is that the right word? It gets it gets all like stirred up and like turned into like a stew. It turns into an RP adventure in his dream, and I assume that's his last thoughts before he passes away. I don't know. It's ambiguous. You like to think that maybe he survives. You want to think, oh, actually, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We don't know though. I guess maybe the developer has said something about that, but I assume that's a story though. It's supposed to be like a. I mean, that's what it is, right? I think it really takes the Earthbound theme and takes it to kind of like a logical conclusion. Where it's kind of like everything is from like a whimsical childhood perspective, right? But there's like a really dark twist in the game itself, and definitely Jimmy is a little bit more explicit with that, especially with all the horror elements and all the scary parts, anyway. But there you go, I like it. It's a interesting mix, interesting RPG adventure that has a really good story. I feel like, I don't know. It's just like, again, I have the one criticism, but like otherwise everything else is pretty top notch, pretty good. So there you go. And yeah, I guess I already said what I wanted to say about this game. I don't know if there's anything else to say. It's just really good. It's just up there, it's just really up there as a really good game. So I guess that'll be that for Yume and the Pulsating Mass. If you're on YouTube, if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so you can check me out over there if you're interested. And you can also look for other playthroughs on the YouTube channel if you want. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.